Fuck it. I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure. Open it up. I like this that it like shifts the focus back and forth based on who's talking. So when your mic picks up, boom, it shifts automatically to you. That's cool.
Now you also have control as the host. It says here you can mute someone's mic or lower their mic or whatever. So like
Um,
if suddenly you know a naked lady starts running around behind me, I think you can mute my camera so no one sees it. I'm
probably
not sure.
did.
Or people can
But
see it.
I just muted your mic, so that worked.
Okay.
Although I missed what you were saying, so I'm not sure if that actually worked. But
It was just a joke anyway, so that's fine. I'm trying to. What do I gotta? This is so. I gotta find what to do with the freaking.
see, but this would be perfect. We get this going. We start talking about the ratings. We have Derby guy on the line, and he can jump in and as we're interviewing him and give his 2 cents on
I forgot where I put the file, but I'm finding it now. You know how it is. You're always in one thing. It's in one folder. Then no, that's right. All
I
these
leave everything in
subfolders.
my email. That way I can find it quickly.
I got it now.
Okay.
Season's winding down. Playoffs starting. Okay. Do you want to do like a bullshit little like a fake thing, or or you want to leave it totally organic for Thursday night or whenever it gets done?
It's all good. Whatever you want.
Um.
So, but let's talk about Mark's ratings. The Cowboys' def is uh,
Okay.
Mark Lepage.
All right.
Did you see anything
Do
in
you want
his ratings
to
yet?
let's do a You know what? Let's do like a like sort of let's do like a practice like we're actually broadcasting starting from the beginning. We get used to each other's rhythms,
Yeah.
and yeah, then we'll go into Mark's thing. Let me bring that up first. Obviously, it
Okay.
was tomorrow. If it was tomorrow night, I'd already have everything
Yeah.
loaded. You know what I'm saying?
We're
Hold on a
just getting
second.
ready.
You know what? Let me mute my mic for a minute. What's going on here? All right, give me 1 minute. I gotta order some food. So hold on.
Okay. I will mute you. You are muted. So, as Tom was saying, we're gonna do
Actually,
a.
You know what's funny is I muted myself right
Oh,
before you muted me, so you unmuted me. Now I'll mute myself.
okay. Mute yourself. I see you. You're all red now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about the Derby Guys rating preview, and we'll probably, have one of these Google Hangouts if it catches on whenever we feel like it. And you guys are more than welcome to start your own Google Hangout as well. I invited some people that were already in my Google Plus Strat circles, so hopefully we might even have somebody else joining us here. Although highly doubtful. I haven't invited anybody, just me and Tom. But it's going to be cool. We're just going to talk about Strat. You can divulge all your secrets uh, on how you coach to bring home that prize, or talk about the ratings. See which guys you think were underrated or overrated. We already had a little dissension on Bradley Fletcher on the forum on Mark's ratings, which, like Zeb even said, the one who brought up the issue, it's hard to quibble with one rating when somebody takes the time several hours to lay out what their guesses are on the upcoming season. And in the end, that's really all they are is guesses. Who knows what secret formula Strat has hidden away, locked in a mayonnaise jar underneath somebody's porch to figure out who gets the 6 and who gets the 5. But it should be good. So I'm pulling up Mark's ratings here. This is not going to last too long because my battery's going down and I have no charger here. So this is just a test. Um, are you ready, Tom? No, he's still putting in his dinner order. Maybe we'll just talk about the Jets and the Seahawks, since the Seahawks are my favorite team and the one that I'm most familiar with, while the Jets are Tom's favorite team. So let's see. Google Hangouts has taken up all my CPU power here. So apparently with the Google Hangouts, this is going to get broadcasted directly to YouTube. And those who weren't able to join the Hangout can check it out later. Of course, it is a little bit slow. Oh, perfect. The forum's down.
Yes, I just
That
saw
is
that.
excellent. So we can't jump up and see. Um, and see Mark's ratings.
No, we can do a. When you bring up a.
I'm gonna bring up the screen share here so everybody can see.
You can bring up the SSFA rosters.
This is what we're dealing with on the looking at Mark Lepage's ratings.
Well, hopefully, when Derby's ratings are out, that won't be a problem. But I guess we can get Tyke to maybe email them to us, so we won't have a problem.
Right, he'll give us a link, so his stuff is not hosted.
And actually, we should probably reveal to the people that we've actually had Derby's ratings for months now. That's why we're ripping everybody off in all the trades in all of our leagues, and it's going really great. That's not true at all. So
not true. I don't even think.
I wouldn't even make that joke because guys would get so paranoid and upset. I think if I said that. So how about we do this since the forum's offline? Why don't you bring up the listen up the door, okay? Why don't you bring up your SSFA rosters and we'll go through the outline and we'll pretend we're broadcasting and start the show, and we'll go through like the first team Arizona as if we'll talk about his guys and maybe what ratings we think they're going to get. How's that sound?
Sure. Let's just do our two teams though, because I really am not going to last more than 5 or 10 minutes, and I should be getting home anyway. So,
okay. Oh, you're at the office.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just about checking out here. I'm actually off work, but this is just where I'm at for my test.
I got you. Our strat teams, right?
Yeah. So let's look at your team first.
So you don't want I know you only have 5 minutes. You don't want to do the fake introduction, all that stuff.
I think we're way into it to do the introduction, but welcome to the first ever Strat Fan Forum video podcast. Is that what we want to call it? I know you had the Cook and Crowley show, but hopefully we're going to be talking about a lot more people.
Yeah, we can go with what you had the Strat Fan Forum football podcast. It sounded like wordy to me, but we can do that for simplicity. And plus, we only have a few minutes now. Well, what I'm saying is, do a run through just like that. Follow our outline and get into if we get into our teams, great. If not, and you get disconnected, then we'll just stop then.
Sounds good.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You follow me? All right. So when you're ready, we'll take it from the top. 3, 2, 1, or whatever. You ready?
Yes. Actually, no. Hold on. Let me pull up your email with the outline. Although I kind of looked at it and I know what you want to talk about. So.
Sure, but certain stuff like getting our names in there and I don't know, introducing ourselves. Not everyone's going to know who we are, although most people will.
Okay. So I got it up.
And you have a nice voice for the and a relaxed rhythm, so you can go ahead and be the lead in, get us going. Whenever you're ready.
Sounds good. Okay, so welcome to the Strat Fan Forum video podcast. I'm joined by Tom Cook, my co-host, and we want to start off by telling you a little bit about ourselves. I am Seahawk 10 on the forum. I'm in 1 million Strat leagues, well over a dozen. Seriously, way too many.
Jesus.
But that's my fun. So that's my hobby, and I really enjoy it. It's the best head-to-head game ever invented. And we're going to join you from time to time with other people, hopefully. Hopefully this catches on a little bit and talk about Strat. That's what we're doing. So, Tom, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Like Dennis said, he didn't mention his name. It's Dennis Crowley. I'm sure you don't mind full name disclosure here. I'm Tom Cook. I live in New York. I've been playing Strat football since 1978. My first game that I used was a 1977 board game when I was about 8 years old, playing with my older brothers, one of whom played in the online community for many years, my brother Arthur. I'm only in about 3 or 4, maybe 4 leagues right now with 5 total teams. Back in the day, I did play probably in about 7 or 8 leagues, as well as a lot of pickup games. None of my fall teams is doing too well. My A team is making the playoffs, but that's not really a ready for primetime team. They're going to get crushed as they have during the season when they played good teams. But I got a spring league team coming up that should be pretty good in the SSFA. I know a lot of you guys out there are having your fall year's end. Hopefully you're headed to the playoffs with championship aspirations, getting ready for any spring drafts that you're in, and of course the hotly anticipated Derby Guy preview, which came out today, and we're going to go through that in a little while with Derby Guy here as our guest. As a matter of fact, here we go. Here's Derby Guy here right now. Dennis, why don't you introduce Tyke to the world?
Well, this is pantomime, right? You don't really have Derby
Yes,
Guy on the phone.
that's correct.
Yeah, so Derby Guy, welcome to the show. Um,
Oh, you're right. Blah, 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 blah. We talked to Derby Guy. Go through. And now we're going to talk about the teams and ask him why he did such a horrible job.
no, we know Tyke does a lot of work, and everybody's anticipating his rating preview coming up in a few days. So it'll be fun to talk to him.
Oh, yeah, no, they're the Bible of the off season, really. It's all you get from now until July. And they're pretty good.
I'm going to kill the broadcast because my battery is like 5 minutes left. So I think
All
this
right,
will
kill
be a
it.
good test. We'll see how it goes up on YouTube. I'll send the link to you, and then we'll be ready for the real thing starting tomorrow or whenever.
You're at home. The equipment you're using right now, that's going to be different equipment at home?
It's exactly the same, except I'll have a charger and I can use the headset or not use the headset.
Okay, good. I was worried you might be on a different machine. You might have to download some things, but you're good to go, right?
Yeah, I got my laptop. So
All right, and do you want to now? I've got a game tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I don't know when he's doing his thing. He said Thursday probably +1 -1. Have you spoken to him since then? Has he given you any heads up or
no,
clue or no?
no. So
Okay. So
wait
you want to
on
go
it.
so you want to go for Thursday night regardless, or I mean, if it's tomorrow, I can do it late after my game. I might be in a bad.
Let's do it on Thursday, and
I
then
might,
whether
I might be in a bad mood.
who are you playing on Wednesday or
I got Buffalo tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
when are you playing Baltimore in autumn wind? That's what I really want to know.
Oh no, I've already got swept by him.
Oh man, I haven't seen the game turned in yet. So
I already tried to advance the ball feebly down the field against that defense.
yeah, it's tough
You know,
against the excellent. Excellent.
yeah, he's a solid coach. That's the one. Yeah, those excellent defenses. You could pretty much stand around and stop people.
You need to land on your card like 70% of the time.
Yeah. It's like the old school. It's like old school strategy. You're playing 85 Bears. It's like I got to roll my card. You're playing a good defense. You got to roll your card. Or whereas in the draft, when it's not the excellent, you can still hit that 8+10 on the off tackle or whatever, and get more receiver readings. And not every defender is an incompletion. You might hit a pass or get a run or whatever, but yeah, they're pretty tough. All right, so go for Thursday night. Now, how is the recording going? Did you record? Were you able to record and figure that out or no?
That's the cool thing. As soon as I hit stop broadcasting, it's going to go up to YouTube, and we'll be able to watch it. So I'm going to hit it now, so we can kill it, and that way at least it stops without my computer just shutting down.
Okay, great. What time Thursday night? What time
Send me a text, and we'll figure it out.
All right, later.
Yeah, see ya.